Hey, girl. Hi.
Hi.
Hi, girl. How are
Hi.
you?
Good. How are
Hi.
you?
I'm doing fantastic. Dear listeners, and dear patrons, as I should say,
Patrons.
patrons, you're getting this raw and rough.
Jesus.
I know, right? Well, and you can see Maim is wearing, I love those glasses, girl.
Thank
You're
you.
welcome. Are they prescription?
They are.
They're prescription.
Prescription.
Prescription. I got my gay glasses today. They aren't these. I'm actually wearing contacts right now, but I buy direct. Thank you. If you want to sponsor us, that'd be
Please
great.
sponsor us. We are blind, both
We
of
are
us. We love
blind
glasses.
and we need glasses, but I got gay glasses and I got them with, the if the sunlight hits them, they turn into sunglasses because I
Oh,
figure I'll be a, that's
transitions.
right. That's right.
Okay, money.
Girl, whatever. I had an HSA at my last job, so I still got that. That ain't going to be used for nothing.
Lord. I remember those days.
That's really what that is. They put
HSA days.
they
I
gave me
remember those
some money, or
days.
FS, whatever it is. They gave me some money, and I never did anything with it.
Wow. Well,
And
now you did, girl.
well,
Now you
that's right. And
did.
since I'm not as active as I used to be, I don't have to get hemorrhoid surgery anytime soon.
Active. Hmm.
Active, passive, whatever. Anyway, girl, what's new with you? Well, let me tell you what's new with me. I saw the new Spider-Man movie last night. I am shocked that you have not seen the other animated one.
I just forgot it was out. I
Girl,
forgot because it was during COVID, right? That whole thing came out.
that's yes, it did. It
I
did.
just forgot. I literally just forgot it was a thing. I mean, I saw the commercials for the new one,
Yeah.
but I just
It
forgot.
so it was that previous one was the best animated thing I'd ever seen before in my life.
I think it won the Oscar, right,
It
for best
did.
animated film. Okay,
This is now the best animated thing I've ever seen before in my life. Like they
ever?
ever. Like the talent and skill that went into this is mind blowing for both of
Oh
them.
my.
Like
Okay.
it is incredible. The story aside, like I love the story. The story's great, the story's wonderful, but the animation itself, I was sitting there for 2 hours and 15 minutes and did not want to move, and you know how twitchy I am.
I know.
I was
Wow.
enthralled the entire time.
Put that in a pill. Put
Put
that in
that
a
in a
pill.
pill. Put that in a pill, girl. Put that in a pill.
Problem solved.
Problem solved in a willow pill, girl. In a willow pill. It's not a big pill. It's
It's a
just a willow pill.
willow pill.
Dear listeners and patrons and whoever else, you're our listeners anyway. Y'all may not know who Willow Pill is. She's a great drag queen.
She's so great.
She is great.
We love her.
Both her and Evie Oddly have survived longer than I think what most people thought they would, right? Because they both have they're degenerate diseases. I mean, literally survived.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they both have
I
severe
think, yeah,
degenerative
it's
diseases.
been, well, I don't know, because I remember at the time I looked it up. Um, I think they can get to their 40s.
Okay. Okay.
I think, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, I was looking it up. I mean, this is back when Evie was doing it. Yeah, it said like they can get to their 40s and some get, they're not as mobile, but yeah.
Girl,
Yeah.
speaking of not as mobile,
Oh my God.
did you know that we have a Patreon? I mean, I would hope so since we're recording this for the patrons first, but we still have to do this because it's gonna be on the radio. Jesus Christ, it's gonna be out there live. But did you know that we have a Patreon?
Yes. Yes, I did.
Dear listeners, if you go to patreon.com, murmur, Mims and Maim,
Oh my God, they get to watch you do that now.
you
That's
can
so
you
great.
can throw us some money. And dear listeners, what the bonuses you get is you get to see this as long as I remember to hit record, and Maim, verify that I have hit record. The red button is active.
I mean, if I'm going to be wearing this mess every time we record, I'm going to make sure you record.
This lightest of drag, girl. This lightest of drag.
The lightest of drag. Thank God for powder foundation.
You're actually wearing foundation?
Yes, girl.
Oh, girl.
Yes.
Oh, you are something special.
Yeah, these lights will wash me out otherwise. These are not good lights. They're not good for people with like melanated skin.
I mean, that's true. Did you just put a blue filter on the front of all of your camera? That is one of my favorite scenes. What is the TV show where Vanessa Williams was like a talk show host?
She was a talk show host on a TV show?
Yeah, it was a very short-lived TV show.
Oh.
And they put blue filters on her multiple times, and she had to scream at them. Dear listeners, blue filters make people with slightly melanated skin look dead. They look great on white people. Like,
oh my God, it really is amazing.
Yeah,
I have to sometimes, because what I have to do is when I do my work stuff, I have to open the window so it will light up the room more. Because it's like, I turn it on in the morning. I'm like, I look dead.
Hey, Maim.
Yeah.
Did you know that we have other podcasts?
What?
We have 2 other podcasts. We have Baking Sugar, a Designing Women podcast, and You Slay Me,
Good Lord.
a Murder, She Wrote podcast.
Yes, both of those.
Dear listeners, I want you to know that if you're seeing this for the first time, I am generally this animated, whatever this happens.
All the time.
All the time. Like,
this is not just for you.
No, this is
not that we don't want you to feel special. We want you to feel special.
We want you to feel special. We want you to feel like you're back in 6th grade and you got to go to a class with just like 3 other people.
And you're sitting between your 2 favorite gays.
And they didn't tell you that it was speech therapy, because that's what it was for me. But
you did speech therapy?
I did. I had a stutter. Because I remember it, I was like, Mom, why'd I go to speech therapy? She's like, you had a little stutter, and so I still have a little stutter.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, and I was slurring my words a little bit.
Well, girl, you do that anyway.
You can't see me blink my eyes.
I can. Those shades ain't that dark.
Hey, Maim.
Yeah.
Not like your soul. Did you know?
Matches my skin complexion. Just let your soul glow. Let it all so silk smooth.
Girl, you know what you could do? You could juicy that wig up.
I'm not juicing this wig up because I'm not getting oil on my dresses.
No, that's fair. Well, if you wear like a cheap dress up underneath, make an art project. Anyway, what am I saying? Hey, Maim.
I'm gonna have to go back shopping at Ross again for this.
Hey, Maim.
Yeah.
Hey, Maim. Yeah, just for that hat you're wearing. Did you know? Where am I at with this shit? That we have merchandise? Nah, nobody else does either. If you go to MimsMaim.com, you can buy something. Hey, Maim.
Yes.
Do you know what I love? Do you know what I love?
Do I say my name now?
Yeah, okay. Go ahead.
You love 5-star reviews.
That's right, dear listeners. I love 5-star reviews. And if you want to leave us one, it would really mean a lot to me. We read them. We talk about them. Since this is the inaugural episode of this mess, we want to start out with a bang.
Bang.
You shot me down.
Bang, bang.
I hit the ground.
Bang, bang.
I don't remember the song.
That's great because today is Nancy Sinatra's birthday. Happy birthday,
Happy
Nancy
birthday,
Sinatra.
Nancy. Is she still alive?
I don't know.
This is season 1, episode 1, pilot. I love how in the 90s they were so original with the damn
They didn't even
things.
try. They were just like, this is not going to last.
Well, so Ally McBeal, played by one Callista Flockhart.
The beautiful and talented Calista Flockhart.
Beautiful and talented, started the whole thing of waif culture.
Yeah.
One time I was with my friend at her apartment at like 3:00 in the morning,
Okay.
and there was like one of those art plays on PBS they used to play in the middle of the night.
I love those.
And it was just Callista Flockhart in a room, seated, smoking a cigarette and talking.
Oh, the 90s.
Well, Allie's starting outside, and there's a flashback. There's a flashback, and she was in love with a guy because she thinks it's because she smelled his bottom. But then they had a childhood kiss,
Mm-hmm.
and then they broke up.
Mm-hmm.
Then she followed him to law school,
Mm-hmm.
where she had a perm.
Mm-hmm.
That wiggery. That
wig was
wiggery
terrible.
girl.
That wig was terrible.
I think we get it a lot more, and I'm kind of
Yeah.
excited.
No, there's the hair gets a bit much.
And so this was at Harvard, right? So
Mm-hmm.
they both went to Harvard. This takes place in Boston, like a lot of David E. Kelly shows,
So many.
except for L.A. Law, which takes place in New York.
Oh, that shouldn't have been as funny to me as it was.
L.A. Law, dear listeners, if you ever want
That's
a
when I would-
wild ass
that's when I
ride,
I would love for us to do that one as a We Object one day. That would
girl,
be great.
we can move on to that after this.
That would be a great
Just
We
make this
Object.
a David E. Kelly thing, and you know,
Oof.
go from this to L.A. Law, then the practice later on.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. The practice is actually good.
Yeah, it is.
But he talks to Allie, this unknown man, and her man, and he's like, I am going to go to Michigan because
Said
I'm
no one ever.
I'm following my career.
Yes.
And she's like, bitch, I'm staying at Harvard. I've been down this road, walking the line. I tell you, girl, this was my jam back in the day. I'm not going to lie to you.
It was everybody's jam back in the day.
Vonda Shepard. Like, dear listeners, I don't know how much you remember about Allie. I think it's season 2 or season 3. Vonda Shepard actually becomes cast. Yes.
She's a regular person on this show.
Yes. It is. It's nuts. It's great. We're actually very lucky we can see Allie now because there was a lot of copyright because Vonda does random songs. They had to wait for some of those to drop off before they could do it.
See what you're doing, Vonda. Why you gotta mess with us like that?
Mm-hmm.
Why you gotta mess with us, girl?
Okay, well, we're back. We're back, girl.
Hi,
Hey,
we're back.
We're back. We're back. Let me
We're
readjust my
back.
headband.
I've been searching myself tonight.
You are just like a black Vonda Shepard who I thought was black until I saw her.
Everybody did, girl.
Just like Anastasia.
There. Oh, girl. Oh, I'm gonna sing that tonight for Gary. I ain't sang that in a minute, Andy.
Which one?
I'm out of love, girl. I'm out of love.
And set me free.
Yes.
Ooh,
Ooh,
girl.
yes.
Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll after we're done recording this, I may put that on my radio as I drive to the Taco Bell and get myself a taco because the place we're having drinks at does not have food.
Oh, I was going to say, I thought you said you were going somewhere. Oh, is it like a winery or something?
It's just a bar. Choices were made. It was my fault. I thought people would like to meet at 8 and not 7:30 for drinks. I've been down this road.
Watching that.
Anyway, we're back to Allie. Okay.
Back alley.
She has a job
Yes.
at a law firm.
Yes. So she's doing well.
She's doing well until a senior partner grabbed her ass. She snapped back at him, and he was fired, and then sued the law firm because he decided he's OCD for butts.
Yeah.
Now, girl.
I mean, yeah.
You know, I in my day, I have experimented with sex. And,
What?
and as I get older, I find that I am in fact a butt man.
I don't know what that means though. Like you like playing with them, or you just like the appearance of them?
I like the appearance of them.
Yes. I think well, I mean, I've always actually liked a good butt.
You
So,
always like what you don't have. I'm talking about me. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about me. I remember that bass. I got that back ass.
we ain't gonna talk your flapjacks on here. Come on now. Leave your flapjacks out of this conversation, Andy. They didn't hurt nobody. They just being flapjacks. Leave them
Oh
alone.
God.
You poor little flapjacks. Leave them alone. They're all right.
So the law firm was going to fire him.
Yes.
But then they decided, no, we're going to keep him.
Yeah.
So he started squeezing everybody's butts at work. And Allie was like, I can't handle this. So she quit.
Yeah. And now that gentleman is a Supreme Court justice. I'm joking.
I thought Clarence Thomas was black all this time.
See, that's now you see how he really got by.
I really like, so this little shimmer I'm wearing on my lip is from ColourPop.
Okay. It's
very good. It's the Peeps flavor. Peeps.
Oh, does it taste like marshmallows?
No. Okay. So
what is the point then?
The colors of the wind. Girl, you should put a fan on and sing Colors of the Wind tonight.
We actually do have a fan that I have to use, so.
Oh, yeah. Good.
It's hot here.
So she sees Richard on the street.
Yes. I love this guy.
Yeah, I do too. Richard Fish. And he hires her immediately.
Mm-hmm.
We find out in a cutaway that his philosophy of law is, it's all about the money. It's all about the dum-dum-da-da-dum-dum.
Just for context too, dear listeners, they were former classmates. All three of them were classmates.
Yes, they were. As we enter into the law firm now, so we're in this law firm, which is 90s spectaculars, all open and brick. Oh my God, I want to work here, right?
Of course you do. They don't have test tubes though. I mean, I'm not really into open floor plan offices at this point. I've done it a few times. I'm like, I'm good. Can we have a cubicle, please?
Girl, you would be one of the lawyers, so you could shut your door.
Oh, that's right. Oh, yes.
You would be executive fish.
Executive fish.
Executive fish hunting.
Oh.
So we meet Elaine.
Yes.
who is played by the one and only Jane Krakowski.
The goddess.
The goddess. What is this word?
I don't know.
He has a man-made suit.
Do you think that Jane is upset that Jennifer Coolidge stole her bag? Because that was the direction that her career was going.
Because Jane Krakowski's never done movies. I mean, she's
never been in movies.
The only movie I know her from is the one Vegas Vacation.
I guess you're right. I never really thought that she hasn't really.
No.
You would have think she would have.
I think she's won an Emmy or two. So
yeah, and she thinks she's won a Tony also.
Yeah. So whatever.
Yeah. That's true. I guess. I don't know. I feel like that the jockeying to be gay icon status is sometimes our ladies are like,
Well, she did play Native American on Kimmy Schmidt.
Never mind.
Yes. Well, Billy's here. That's her ex.
Billy, played by such a mediocre looking man.
He really is. There's nobody really hot in the show.
I mean, but the weird part is like back then we had to pretend like he was. Like you had to almost think that this man was so unbelievably perfect that's why Allie was still pining for him all of these years later.
Yeah, and it's not a problem. It's not a problem. It's not a problem. They go back and forth for a second. It's not a problem. It's not a problem. It's not a problem. It's not a problem. It's not a problem.
Sounds like a problem.
It sounds like a problem. We have a first cutaway. I didn't write down what it was, but we go into a unisex bathroom. This is a big deal in Ally McBeal. They have unisex bathrooms.
Remember how controversial it was back then?
Brave. You know, if we just had unisex bathrooms, it wouldn't matter where trans people peed.
I know. But then actual men would be assaulting women.
It's true. It's true. So Billy falls through the bathroom, and he is going to be her litigator in the lawsuit against her old company.
Yeah.
So the first episode goes back and forth a lot. So we're like a pilot in the 90s did, right? They haven't settled down into a rhythm.
No.
So there's cutaways that don't quite make sense, but it was quirky, and we're trying to get through.
That was the thing about this show that I forgot about until I rewatched
What,
it.
the cutaways?
Yeah.
Girl, this is the original cringe comedy. This
I was like, oh no.
Oh yes. So we're at home. We're at Allie's home, and we meet Renee, the black person on cast.
Yes. Finally.
She leaves in like season 5.
Finally,
it happened to me right in front of your face, and I just cannot hide it. Meeting Mr. Right, the man of my dreams, the one who showed me true love. Or at least it seems.
You just almost made Cece Peniston fall over.
Girl,
she's a patron
of the arts. This ain't art. Girl, I played that. I don't know if you noticed. I played that song at my wedding.
Yes.
The next line is with brown cocoa skin and curly black hair.
Yes.
Dear listeners, my husband's a white boy from Wisconsin.
Super white.
Like
super white.
His foundation color done went all the way back around.
They call that shit ghost. That's his shade, girl. Warm ghost.
It just says on the bottle, girl, you in danger.
So Ghost, aka Swayze.
So we're back at the office, and Elaine talks a lot. And there's another cutaway with Elaine's head just blowing up.
Because we're supposed to establish that Allie really doesn't like Elaine at first.
Right. Because Allie, I don't think you're ever really supposed to like Allie.
I feel that way too now when I rewatch it. Like, you're not supposed to hate her.
Right.
But you're also not supposed to like her because she doesn't have a lot of likable. Because to me, I didn't think Elaine was doing anything other than just being an office worker.
Right.
And Allie's like, she makes everything about herself. I'm like, are we being ironic right now? Or
yeah, exactly. So Allie's going to help another client pay less tax. Mm-hmm. She's got to go into a conference room and help just sit there.
That was triggering.
Yeah.
It's very triggering. I was like, oh, wow. Ugh. I'm old.
So it's Billy. It's Billy. And there's sex in a coffee mug. Oh yeah, there is. She sees
Yeah.
Billy, and then there's a cutaway with sex and a coffee mug. It's very weird.
It's very
weird.
More cringe.
And more cringe. Billy's going to be the one on this tax case. Dear listeners, I apologize. I also watched this like 2 weeks ago and didn't rewatch it again.
You didn't rewatch something?
Did you?
Oh wait, no, I did rewatch this one because it had been so long. Normally, I just watch it the night before.
Yeah, exactly. Because I'm the lead, and she just follows.
I do, and I support all of that weight. With a pulley system.
It's only 135 pounds, Maim. I'm a cub. I just graduated from being a twink to a cub.
That is the fastest graduation ever. That's that Montessori graduation.
This is perhaps she's showing off for y'all because this is the funniest she's ever been.
You wait for me first. I was just doing my normal thing.
So we're in Billy's office, bitch. And they're reminiscing, and we find out Billy's married.
What? No.
So she has to go to court and get wet.
Yes.
So she's walking to court, and she's thinking about how horrible men are and how she's fine and how it's stressful, but she's fine. And, and there's a man who bumps into her and says he's sorry, and she goes off on him for saying he's sorry when he's not.
But she's fine.
So the court, her first case is a First Amendment case about porn and like not porn, but a expose on a priest.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, you know what? This is a First Amendment thing. Y'all can't do this, blah, 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 blah. And the judge's like, nah, you're probably going to win on appeal, but go ahead and appeal it. I don't want to deal with this.
So realistic.
And this is the first time we don't really get, like in later episodes of Allie, the judges also become characters, right?
Yes.
I think, is Bernadette Peters in this or is she in Boston Legal?
I feel like she's in Boston Legal. I don't remember being on Allie.
That's right. There's the one who really likes women's teeth in this one. It's very.
There's some real cringe moments on this show.
Yeah. So we're back at the office, and Richard's annoyed with her.
Why?
She's annoyed with Elaine. But she lost the case.
Yeah, and but she's gonna get it on appeal.
But Elaine's like, even though you had that big loss, and Billy sticks up for her.
Yes. And
Richard does his first time of just screaming out bygones, and he does that.
In rewatching this show, I didn't really realize, but I think the show in general doesn't want us to like any of the female characters.
I think eventually you end up liking Lucy Liu.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think
that's a while down the line.
And I think later on this season, Portia de Rossi joins. And I think you like her. She's beautiful. Like,
I love her.
I love her too.
I've loved her in everything she's done.
My God. Arrested Development.
I still don't understand how that marriage works, but good on her.
I was going to say an Anne Hesh joke, but
please don't do that now.
It's too soon.
You could have done that last year, not now.
So it's a little bit later on, And Allie's talking to Billy, and she meets Georgia, his wife.
Yes.
She's a lawyer for Goodwin, which is another law firm.
I love her so much.
Georgia?
Yeah.
Ugh.
No, not her character, but I love the actress.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I mean, she was on. I just love like all of the stuff she did prior to this. I just always liked her a lot.
So Georgia leaves, and Billy looks at Allie and was like, "Hey, you were hoping she was fat and stupid, weren't you?" Ha ha ha. And Allie asks for one little thing, just one more thing, just one thing to make her imperfect, so that she can hold on to it forever. And Billy says her left toe has a bunion.
And that's enough for her.
That's enough for her.
She's definitely not perfect.
So we're at the 90's bar now.
The 90's bar, yes! With the twins.
And the dancing twins. That's... Yes. That's really it. They go have party at the 90's bar. This is eventually where Vonda's going to be dancing and singing. I'm sorry, I'm so thin. I need to eat something. Look, girl, I'm wasting away. I'm just disappearing.
I can see that. Oh my gosh, your head is having to make up a lot for the rest of it. It's doing a good job.
Thank you. It'd be misproportionate if it were any smaller. So we're at Allie's home.
I've heard it before.
We're at Allie's home.
Yes.
And Georgia shows up.
You okay, girl?
I'm fine. Just thinking about that bean burrito I'm gonna eat in a few minutes.
Girl. Oof. That's what I'm gonna have tonight after the gig. Mm.
So Georgia shows up, and they have a private conversation.
I'm your private dancer. I'm dancing.
I'll do
what you want me to do. We love you, Tina Turner.
Mm-hmm. Georgia confronts Allie.
Okay.
She says, "My policy is to be truthful about things," and Allie just responds, "I have no such policy." I think that is a great retort.
That was one of the best. I mean, that was like
Yes.
such a good joke. Also, that sounds like some shit you would say.
It's true. It's absolutely true. I think the reason I don't like Allie is because I feel a lot like her.
I can see that.
But I'm not as weak as, because she's weak sometimes. I've never been that.
I can see more like second season Allie, where she's like, her backbone's a bit more solid. Like she's still quirky, but you can't push her around the same way.
So we find out that Billy lied to Georgia about their relationship. What? She just thought they went on a couple of dates.
Oh no, hell no. See, that's
Georgia and Allie agree that they really hate each other.
When they really should hate Billy.
That's exactly right.
That's how this should have been. He lied to me. He did what? He diminished our relationship. We should hate him.
So it's the next day.
Ugh.
Yeah. And Elaine is being very supportive backhandedly. It's great.
I'm very Elaine.
Yeah, you are. And Billy is ready to go to the deposition. At the deposition, Billy and Jack go at it. This is the deposition for Allie's the butt grabber.
Yes. The butt grabber is back.
They go off the record and they go very upset. They go back on the record and Allie goes off on him.
Mm-hmm.
So she leaves. Billy follows her into the restroom and Allie confronts her and says, "How dare you say we just went on a couple of dates? You loved me. You loved me." And I still do, Allie. Ugh.
Right? Gross. Gross. Gross.
God, yeah, I know. It is. Ugh. gross. Men are disgusting.
Men are the worst. Ugh. Over it. I'm over it. Let's be lesbians.
Nah, girl, I gotta get that D sometimes.
So do lesbians, girl. That's why they got red rockets.
Nah. Mine's gotta be flesh.
Oh Lord.
I can't deal with. I have tried the toys. Is Maim a fan of the toys?
I mean, I guess so. I mean, they're all fine to me. I'm very easy.
Just shove it up her ass and she's having a good time.
Very easy. Wow.
That's basically what you said, girl.
I guess, yeah, you're right. I guess I did say that, technically. I guess it didn't sound like that coming out of my mouth, but.
Never does.
Wow.
Well, Richard was in the bathroom with his feet up on the toilet seat listening to it all.
Yes.
And he just walks out.
I love that part.
So yeah.
I've done that before.
Girl, I can't. Like, my legs too
I
long.
pretended to hear some tea. I've been like, well, my legs are not that long.
Mm-hmm.
Dear listeners, I'm a very short person.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for your lack of retort. I appreciate that.
I ain't gonna make fun of your height like you made fun of my weight. So we're back in the office.
I didn't even make fun of your weight. I was trying to help out the jokes. I don't want to hear it.
And I don't mind.
I was trying to make some funny stuff, girl.
I don't mind.
I mean, you got the good damn job. You all executive fish and stuff. I'm just a business coach. I got to take what I can.
I have lived in this house for 73 years.
Come on, Cicely. Come on, Cicely.
It's so good you say shit like that. Everybody knows the reference. And rocking back and forth, too.
Get that Tony Award, girl. Come on.
Oh, God. Anyway, so we're back in the office, and Allie has to go into a conference room talking about the tax stuff, or talking about, saving people's taxes.
Yep.
She doesn't like conference room meetings. She always feels very, very, very small. Well, Richard wants her to flirt with the lesbians in there.
Yes. More gross stuff.
So we're at the bar, and Vonda's playing in the background. Renee tells Allie to grow the fuck up, that Billy's a wimp and just get the fuck over it.
Literally.
Maybe I'm Renee. Maybe that's... Was Renee the same woman who was in, oh my God, Alias. Is she the best friend of Alias too?
No, I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think she actually, because she had like the nervous breakdown after the show, so I don't think she did any other shows after this.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah, she had all those like psychological problems.
Yeah.
So
there's flashbacks to Perm again. It's the next day.
What's up, Perm? Hey, Perm, hey.
So they're in the court, that First Amendment thing. She wins. Like, she...
Allie lays it out.
Hands it to the people and wins in court. And she says that she is, in fact, more persuasive when she lacks conviction.
Me too, girl.
Me too.
Those damn convictions was really... having a conscience sometimes is the worst.
So we're back at the office. Okay. After this, Richard is meeting with Jack, who's the lawyer who grabbed Allie's ass a lot, right?
Wait, what?
He's offering him a job.
What?
Allie comes in and starts losing it and says she's going to quit. He says, but, we'll offer more money. And, like, if you drop that case, the OCD thing was completely made up, wasn't it? Yeah, of course I made that up. Richard recorded it all and retracted the offer
Mhm.
immediately.
Come on, Richard. You better be good.
Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. Money, money, money.
Yes. Don't mess with that coin, girl. Don't mess with them
Don't
coins.
mess with that coins.
You get the fish, Annie. You get the fish.
Coins the house down the boots, girl.
House down boots. That's why they rattle.
I thought just because I didn't get them redone.
Girl, that's a loose heel. You need to get them things fixed. You gonna break something.
Oh, God, girl. You know what I'm still pissed about? I don't know why this came to my mind.
No.
That my herringbone jacket from back in the day got stolen.
That was a nice jacket
It was
for
a
you.
nice. It was from Ross, Cross Dress for Less.
Yeah.
Girl, it kept me warm when I got drunk on a ride home and had to sleep in my car for a couple hours. It threw up in somebody I do not know's shrubbery.
Memories.
I should go back and see if that shrubbery is still there.
Like the corners
I puked a lot in it. Girl, the shrubbery was no bigger than your wig.
Memories, by the way we were, pictures. It's a beautiful obituary for that jacket.
And that shrubbery.
In memoriam.
So we're back at Allie's office. Georgia confronts Allie. Richard comes in. Billy comes in. Elaine explains it all to everybody. And Richard just says, remember, less taxes, bygones, and walks out. So we're in the conference room now. We're in the conference room.
Mm-hmm.
Again, we are moving back and forth real fucking fast.
Yes, they cover a lot of territory.
And they're chit-chatting. And Allie, there's a picture of Allie very small in a big chair. And she comes up with the defense that's going to work for the company to actually pay less taxes in Massachusetts.
Yes.
There's a party for Allie. Billy shows up in her office.
Whoa.
And he basically says, this is going to work. Maybe you should leave. And they're in an elevator. She's leaving. She decides not to leave everything. And they're in the elevator, and Richard gives her advice. It's a fishism. It's the first fishism. There's bunches of those. Make enough money, and everything will follow. And then there's a closing montage.
Oh, my eardrums.
Hey, Maim.
Yeah.
Did you enjoy this episode?
Yeah, it was cute. I mean,
it was okay,
Allie and Bill is something that it's always going to require a slight little bit of changing my perception of things because life is very different now. But yeah.
I mean, there was no gross anti-feminist things. No gross. It wasn't as bad as some of the episodes are going to get, right?
Oh no, it's going to get much worse.
Oh, it's going to be real bad at some point.
Much worse. But yeah, I mean, I forgot. I think the number one thing I forgot because I was expecting it in the episode was, oh, the baby's not here yet.
Oh, you mean when she has her mental break and sees the baby everywhere?
Yes, I was like, oh, I thought that was episode 1.
No, that's I think that's second season. God, the dancing baby.
I can see the baby and hear the song in my head so distinctly.
I can't stop this feeling.
I was just waiting for it the whole time. I was like,
ooga chaka, ooga chaka, ooga chaka, ooga chaka.
That strange CGI baby.
Girl, why don't you tell our dear listeners where they can find you?
Sure. Hello, dear listeners. Is I, your Auntie Maim, your favorite relation. You can find me on social media at Auntie Maims with an S. You can find me performing in real life with the Villain Theater, an improv and stand-up comedy theater in Miami. Learn about them at villaintheater.com. You can also come to South Beach, where I host amazing colossal karaoke every Thursday night at Kill Your Idol. And the It's Happening Out Network, we do a weekly talk show called It's Happening Out. You can find out more about them at the It's Happening Out on YouTube and other social media handles. How about you, Mims?
Hey, y'all, I'm the Divine Miss Mims. You can find me online at Divine Miss Mims or the Divine Miss Mims. I don't even know anymore. Just search for Divine Miss Mims and I'll pop up places. I on YouTube and TikTokies, I'm doing a daily devotional now throughout June.
Praise the Lord.
Praise the Lord. Some of them are good, some of them are bad. I'm getting subscribers, so at least somebody likes my bullshit.
Yes. Oh, wait, I forgot to do that.
Girl, I'm up to 11
really?
on YouTube.
Really?
And I don't know how many on TikTok. Let's see how many on TikTok.
Look at you. Come on now. Come on, Divine Mims. Come on, Divine Mims.
Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. That's loud. That's
loud. Divine Miss. Oh wait, I did connect you already. Okay.
Oh, I have 3 whole followers on.
Oh, come on now.
I'm gonna send you a wave because I see you're active now.
Come on, followers.
Hey, Maim.
Yes.
Did you know that we have Patreon?
What?
Dear listeners, if you go to patreon.com, Mims and Maim, you can throw some money. And thank you, our dear patrons, for watching this.
Yes.
In, on video, which is something you will get.
Vidya.
Which is something you will get if you subscribe to us and throw us some monies.
And never expect high drag.
No. Expect the very basic drag. Who knows? Maybe we'll start doing this when we record the other ones. Probably not. But maybe.
Girl.
Hey, Maim.
Yeah.
Did you know that we have other podcasts?
I did not, but thank you for telling me.
Yes, we have 2. One is Baking Sugar. It's a Design Win podcast. The other one is You Slay Me, a Murder, She Wrote podcast.
The audience did not need to see that.
Hey, Maim.
Yes.
Did you know?
I saw what you did. I saw what you did.
I only seen a small little box.
This ain't damn OnlyFans. Come on now.
Hey, Maim. Merchandise. Yes. Did you know?
Merchandise.
If you go to MimsMaim.com, you can buy some things. Babe, do you know what I love? Do you know what I love? Do you know what
5-star reviews.
I love those 5-star reviews, Maim. Dear listeners, if you like us, you love us, leave us a 5-star review. If this is your first time, finding us in this world,
getting into our little world,
leave us a 5-star. If you listen to our other podcasts, we've been doing this for a couple years now, and we're still standing.
Actually we're sitting, but I'm still standing. Yeah.
You should sing that tonight. It's easy.
I do that one actually a lot.
Hey, Maim.
Jace,
do you have anything else to add?
No.
Then why don't you just say good night, Maim?
Dear listeners, good night, Maim.
Bye, y'all.